Hello guys, I am Hardik Soni uh, from College Dhirubhai Ambani Institute of Information and Communication Technology based in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. I am gonna today show you how software testing and quality analysis on our project, which is Coffee Maker project. Our instructor is Professor Saurabh Tiwari, and course name is ID345. So, JUnit testing we are using a platform of Eclipse for using a JUnit, which has inbuilt JUnit testing thing. We are basically two members, Devang Patel and me as Hardik Soni. Now, so basically, GUnit is a regression testing framework used by developers to implement unit testing in Java to accelerate program speed and increase quality of code. JUnit framework can be easily integrated with many things like Eclipse and Maven. So further, uh, we gonna our thoughts of JUnit is promote the idea of first testing then code, which implements or setting up a test data for a piece of code which is based be tested first and can be implemented. So I'm gonna tell you about our coffee maker project in furthermore in video in the further. Our coffee maker program makes coffee it has attributes and classes like add recipe, add recipe, add inventory, and it has different units like inventories like milk, chocolate, and coffee, etc., etc. You will get to know that in the later on in the video. And we would like to we will give a demo of our program in this video, and we will first state the pros of and cons of using a JUnit. JUnit provides a annotation to identify the test methods, provides assertion for testing expected result, provides test runner for running test. JUnit test allows you to write code faster, which increase quality. JUnit is elegantly simple, it is less complex and takes less time. JUnit tests can be run automatically and they check their own result and provide immediate feedback. JUnit tests can be organized into test suites and contain test cases and even other suites. JUnit shows the test process in a bar that is green if test case is going fine and turns red while test case fail. Unit test and the cons of unit is unit test only test the functionality of a unit themselves. Unit tests cannot check error that occur on the integration level, even though the most bugs found may be due to integration between two classes or two applications. So further, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna download Eclipse and download Eclipse and furthermore how we gonna implement our code.
So this is our code for a coffee maker. Here we have four classes: main, coffee maker, recipe, and inventory. In the main class we have object called coffee maker. Then we are giving seven choices for you to choose. One first is add recipe, delete a recipe, edit a recipe, add inventory, check inventory, make coffee, and exit. Here we are giving input. If you want to choose add recipe, then you can press 1, 2, 3, and that's so. First, here in the add recipe, we can add recipe, we can add the price of the recipe, we can add how many units we want to add in the coffee, milk, sugar, and chocolate. Then after that, in the delete recipe function, we can delete a recipe Then add inventory. In add inventory, we can add the in things that we want to like to add in, like milk, sugar, chocolate, and therefore so. In the class coffee maker, here we have array of recipe in the coffee maker and the number of recipe in the coffee maker and inventory of the coffee maker. Then after that, if the recipe is successfully added to the coffee maker, then it returns the true, otherwise it returns the false. Check for an empty recipe, then recipe to the first empty spot. Our class here recipe consists of integer price, string name, amount of coffee, amount of milk, amount of sugar, amount of chocolate. Then we are taking into account how much of chocolate we want, and then we can set amount to that. Same goes for coffee, milk, and the sugar. Then we can get the string, then we can name what our recipe should be. Here in inventory, we are setting coffee, milk, sugar, and chocolate to the default amount of 15.